Okay, so we just put the thermometer inside the tent. Every time that I post a video on the Overlandish Basecamp V3, I get a ton of questions on it. There's a lot of intrigue and I think a lot of excitement for this thing, and deservedly so. This thing's a beast in a lot of senses, not only in size, in quality, in weight, in the features and capabilities that it has. So one of the main questions that I get is when you use this thing in the summer, especially in the desert tan, does it stay cooler than the ambient temperature outside? The last video that I posted, it was sitting in the beating sun and it was hot inside the tent, but it was cooler than the ambient temperature outside. So there's your trade-off. This time I remembered to actually bring a thermometer so we can actually see exactly what the difference is. So right now I have some of the vents open, not all. You saw it was 82, 83 degrees outside ambient temperature here. We are in the middle of summer, Central Oregon, scrubland, desert brush right now. So this is definitely one of the warmest spots that you're gonna run into. So we'll take a look inside here in just a second, but I thought it would also be good. Oh, we have a little wild bunny over there. I don't know if you can see it, but I thought it would also be good to take another walk around to the tent, and I thought we could take a look at some of the features right now and see how in the summer they become assets to the actual build of the tent. Okay, so first and foremost, the material. This is really thick, it's really breathable, and it insulates really well. One of the things that I always hated with the Gazelle was when any sort of sun hit that tent, it became a sauna inside. Even with the mesh roof up above, you still were sweltering inside. So even like a little bit of sun like this would cause that tent to heat up like crazy. So we have our thermometer inside there right now. We're gonna check and see if it's still 83 or 82 degrees or if it's actually lower or higher. You would think in a tent sitting in the sun, it should go up, not down, right? We'll see. This tent has reinforced corners everywhere, places for guy lines. Every one of the windows has a snap to be able to hold storm shutter open right here. It's a hub tent. Everyone knows how to open these things. You pull them out, all the corners. It has this giant window right here, which you can open and get more airflow if you wanted. So again, this thing just rolls up. This. And then you have hooks and snaps right here, not only for the shutter, but you also have them for the screen if you want to roll up the screen right now. We have vents down below in addition to the tub frame bottom that comes up about 6 inches or so. But like I said, the best part about this thing really is the insulation and the material that it's built out of. It's heavy, I'm not gonna lie, and it's big, but it insulates so well. Like, it does a good job. I can't wait to bring the generator and an actual air conditioner and throw it in here and actually see how cool this thing stays. The vents up top are really nice too. So you have 3 of these things and they have a little kickstand. So when you want to put it down, you pull the kickstand in, boom, now they're down. Let's take a look at the inside. It feels great in here. So here's our thermometer. It went down. So we went down about 3 degrees or 3.5 degrees just having this inside the tent than if it was outside the tent. So as I was saying, each one of the windows has a screen that you can put on here, but it also has a plastic vinyl cling too, just in case you want to shut everything out, but still be able to look out the window. So in a situation like this, if we were running air conditioners in here, we could have the window open and see out and all the cold air would not be escaping. Taking a look up top, these are what our vents look like. And if we want a little bit of extra airflow, we can open that up. The kickstand's already propping this thing up. So you have hot air that escapes through the top, and you have cold air that actually is coming in down here through these bottom windows. Combining that with the insulated material of the tent, it really does stay cooler in here than if it was a vinyl tent, or if this thing is sitting out in the sun, it becomes a shelter that you can actually enjoy and utilize. Another thing I got asked was the Teton XXL, the giant cot. This thing's huge. How much room does this take up? My footprint in here is huge. I have this thick blanket down as a walkway for the dogs. I have the dog bed right here. But you can see just how much room you still have left, even with this giant cot. It fits extremely well. The ceilings are really tall. I can barely reach the top right here. Getting the extra airflow in here is a really nice touch. So this is just a quick update with the tent, but all in all, I'm still so happy with it. It's been exactly what I was looking for. Yes, I wish it was not so big and I wish it was not so heavy, but there are trade-offs with anything. And that trade-off to have exactly what I want is worth it for me. Especially now having the ridgeline and be able to throw that thing just in the truck bed. It's definitely the right fit, especially if you're coming out here with people that aren't really used to camping. It gives them a little solace and a little taste of home because it feels so secure. It feels like a shelter, a base camp, if you will. So the last piece on this is actually taking it down. A lot of people are apprehensive about buying this tent, and I'm not sponsored by Overlandish. I sure wish I was, but they're afraid I'm putting this thing down. Is it hard? How heavy is it? Is it cumbersome? Like any hub tent, they all go down similar, but people are afraid because of the size on this thing that it takes forever to close down. So in the last piece of the video, it's hot, it's mid-80s out here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing down and we'll see if I'm sweating by the end of it. Okay, she's down.